What's going on, nation? ukvapeuk here and welcome. Today I bring you a device that came out a pretty long time ago, but they just came out, well, a few months ago with the Stabwood edition. They're also gonna have a new device coming out to replace the Paranormal. Forgot the name of it, but it looks pretty similar. Obviously it's the Paranormal 250C by Lostvape Stabwood edition. Now what changed on this one? Just the Stabwood. The panels are Stabwood. Now, one of the things that people don't really know is that the panels, even on the normal versions, they're not more removable. So if you see reviews for about a year ago, when they came out, or about a year and a half ago, the panels were removable. They're not anymore. So be careful when you buy. If you think you can change the panels, you're not. So yeah, it is exactly the same. It's just Stabwood on the sides. It's a very premium. It's not a high-end, but a very premium device with a very good chip. The 250C is one of the best chips out there. I love the replay mode, but obviously we go to all of that on the up and close. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna dive down. Okay, so here is the box where your Paranormal DNA 250C by Lostvape comes in. Here you're gonna have some of the color configuration, even though this one is gonna be the Stabwood edition. LVE Lostvape Economica, I don't know. Then when you open up, you're gonna be presented with the nice things on the inside, a nice presentation. Gonna have all the things you need, so your micro USB charging port, and also for the eScribe software. You're gonna have your user manual, and you're also gonna have this that is gonna be, you can use your mod as a power bank, so you can transfer battery to your phone if you want to. Just plug that into your mod and then you can charge whatever you want from here. And here is your main event, your Paranormal box mod. So on the top you're gonna be able to fit 25s, no worries there, without any overhang. You're gonna have a nice spring loaded 510 pin. Gonna have a nice engraving on the top, says Paranormal DNA 250C. Everything looks clean and nice. Now on the front you're gonna have obviously fire button with a small LED there that is gonna indicate a few stuff that you need. Screen is gonna be a color screen. Up, down, select button, and here's gonna be your micro USB port for charging, or USB external power bank, or also for your firmware. Here on the side we're gonna have the Stabwood. So these doors on this version and all the versions now from the Paranormal 250C, they're not gonna be removable. They used to be. I don't know why they stopped. Obviously we're gonna talk a bit more about that when we come on the top. Here mine came a bit dry. I don't know if it was to sit on the box. I already put some board oil, the one that you use where you shop your stuff. You can put, it's not gonna affect the wood, it's just gonna make it a bit more shiny, avoid any crackings. Here you're gonna have this thing that I don't really like it, to be honest, this trim. It looks very cheap, to be honest. Looks like those cars in the 90s that they want to put some wood, but they put very cheap plastic. This is actually probably plastic. Don't really know why they do that. Here you're gonna have a nice carbon fiber leather. Feels very soft and is very nice. It's very good. Here's gonna be obviously the other part of the Stabwood. You're gonna have some nice screws. This one is the gunmetal, very shiny. On the bottom you're gonna have your battery door, and this battery door is just amazing. It is spring loaded. It has, you see, no movement, positive and negative. It's not in white, but you can see it properly. And then again on the bottom we're gonna have spring loaded, and it says positive and negative as well. So when you insert your batteries, positive side up, look at that. Oh, it feels so good. Here we go, put it back and press 1 2 3 4 5. It will turn on. Okay, so here you're gonna have the screen. I hope you can see it properly. I put my background, ukvapeuk background on the bottom. You can't really see it properly. But here is the locking part. So if you press 1 2 3 4 5, it will unlock, and here's gonna be your main screen, and here you actually can see it properly. So you're gonna have your ohms in there, battery and battery percentage, watts, 35 watts, and settings. We're not gonna go to a lot of settings on this board because it's been done so many times on YouTube, and you can actually DJ LSV Vapes got a nice walkthrough to the chipset and through the software, you should go there and check it out. So here it's going to be very simple. It's going to be highlighted. So if you choose this one, for example, go here, select, then you're going to be able to choose watt boost, nickel, titanium, stainless steel 430, back to counter. You're going to have also the replay mode. Now the replay mode is amazing. Is a bit like a temperature control, but a bit more easy for you don't have to put so many outputs. You just choose a watt. You put, it has to be a temperature control material on your atomizer. Okay, you do the first puff, you press, and then it kind of gonna register how many liquid is in there, and then he asks you to save. You say yes, and when it gets dry, it's not gonna fire. Very, very nice. I love this option. This is my favorite option on the DNA C color you're gonna have on the 75C and on the 250C. And you're also gonna have, so for example, now most of these profiles, they can be changed, they can be added, they can be removed. You can have only watts in there. You can do a lot through the software. Is very, very nice. Here obviously gonna be to your settings, so you're gonna have atomizer, puff information, diagnosis system. If you go to system, you're gonna have a lot of other stuff: brightness, time, date, units is in Celsius, about, go back. But all of this can be changed. Like I said, the software, the eScribe, is very, very customizable. You can do a lot of stuff, and that's it. I mean, this mod was reviewed many times. I not really saw a lot of Stabwood editions out there. It's gonna be practically the same. It's just the panels on the side that's gonna be slightly different. But yeah, it is a very, very nice mod. I know it's very bright. I had to change to actually, you can see the screen, but now it's very, very bright. So yeah, I think we cover up everything. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna come back on top. I tell you where you can get it price, and we run to pros and cons. Alright, then we're back, and that was the up and close for the Paranormal 250C Stabwood edition by Lostvape. So where you can get it in price, you can get it, I mean, I got mine at itsig1.co.uk, but you can get it anywhere on the web. It is pretty easy to find. And the price is going to be £114, £115. And it's exactly the same for the non-Stabwood edition. That is a good thing for the price, because you can get Stabwood or normal. But it's still expensive. This thing came out a long time ago, and the price still retained. And this is that kind of device that in second hand is still gonna last. So pros and cons. One of the cons, I don't like this trim here. The wood trim that I show you on the up and close. I don't know. I think they should replace that just metal or carbon fiber. I don't know. It looks so weird. It is different from everything. It doesn't match nothing in here. It's different from the carbon fiber that I'm gonna have here on the back. That is like leather, very, very nice and soft. It's gonna be different from the Stabwood. At least put the same Stabwood in there. I mean, I don't like that. I think they should get rid of that. That's one of the cons. I mean, it's more aesthetic. And the other one is gonna be very, very subjective. Is the fact that they remove the options of removing the panels. Now, for some people, it doesn't really matter. To me, I never experienced the one with the removable panel, so I don't know. As far as I know, they are very strong magnets. You can't really feel it. So I don't know if they removed because it was of the fact that they were falling off, or because it was no law of demand, you know, and they say, you know what, we're not going to manufacture them, so instead of people going there and think they can remove them, we're just going to make them non-removable. So it's going to be very subjective. That's one of the things. If you don't know, you're going to buy them. I really thought you could remove the panels, but when I went to buy, it was big letters there on the website, IDSig1, saying be careful, the panels are not removable. I thought it was just for the Stabwood edition, so I went to check the other ones, but it's exactly the same. For some reason, they got rid of it. And that's it. I mean, this device is pretty damn solid. And Lostvape, you know, they have the Therion, they have this Paranormal, they're coming with another one. I can't remember the name, very similar to this one. to kind of replace this one. It's still going to be a 250C. They have the squonkable one that I can't remember. It was very, very nice as well. And when Lostvape does devices without DNAs in there, but when they do DNAs, they got that extra mile. It's not going to be a high end, but it's going to be an extremely high premium device. You feel the quality, you feel the difference. You're going to pay the money, but you feel the difference. Now the chipset, there's not much to say. It's a 250C, one of the best chipsets out there. I mean, to me, I don't really use all the software on the eScribe, all the options on the eScribe. So to me, to have a DNA boards is not really, I just use watts. I love the replay, and I use the replay when I have coils to use the replay, because if you use an INI-80 or a Cantal, you can't use the replay. You have to use stainless steel or titanium or nickel to be able to use the replay. So to me, sometimes if I had the coils, yeah, definitely I use replay. If not, I mean, it's just watts. So what's the point to me to buy an expensive? And I say that about DNAs, about about all the other high-end boards out there. I do not use those options. So I like the quality of the mod. It's just £115 for something that I'm not going to use. You have to really decide if you really want it. But I love the quality. I mean, as soon as I have it in my hand, I go like, this is a nice mod. Spend £115 on it. You're worth it. I'm not saying it's too expensive. You're worth it. But I go like, I wish I use the other options, but I don't. At least I can put my wallpaper. You can put your profiles in there. Gonna have a lot of profiles online. It's pretty easy to use. Like I say, go watch DJ LSV Vapes. He's got a walkthrough, a very nice walkthrough to the chipset and to the eScribe software, so definitely go there and watch it out. I mean, pros, everything is a pro. I like the leather on the back. The Stabwood is very, very nice. To me, I kind of look at it now and I go like, this red don't really match with the mod. I prefer, I mean, if I had to choose now, I'd probably go to the carbon fiber one, because at least it looks very, very stealthy. But hey, I mean, it is Stabwood, it is nice. Mine can a little bit dry, but you can put the oil, like I told you, the shop board oil, inexpensive, and you put it on the side, you rub the excess and it look nice and shiny. You also can sand it time to time if you want to, with a very, very soft, you need to choose kind of Stabwood thing. I completely forgot the name to kind of sand it out if you want to make it smoother, but it is very, very smooth. I like this. I like everything on the mod. The battery door is amazing. I mean, it's not cons. They'd be subjective, to be honest. It's this thing on the top and the non-removable panels. This thing, look, if you want to look for a device that, I mean, you're gonna have a lot of options maybe in the future, if you're not using now, but you're gonna use in the future. Save the money, because yeah, it is a good device. Definitely recommend. It is a very, very good device. I hope I can buy the new one they're gonna launch. It looks pretty damn sick as well. And yeah, I mean, just search on the interwebs. You're definitely gonna find it's gonna be available everywhere. Now, flavor production, I mean, not flavor, vapor production. I mean, this board is extremely responsive. It's one of the best boards on the market. I have 40 watts on a 0.21. One airflow open on my gun, because I'm vaping a menthol. Very, very strong. That's it. Very responsive, works great. Very good device. You can see 25s on the top without any overhang. If you're looking for something sexy, this one is one to watch. So we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join my Patreon if you want to help me out and have some giveaways in there. But if you want to support the channel and have access to exclusive content, go there and subscribe to my Patreon. I wish you all the best. I hope to see you next time. Till then, keep vaping.